Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, I'm continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about some Disney movies, of course. And this time around, as you can see, another remake is going to be announced. Yep, it's official, folks. This is happening. A remake for TinkerBell is being done. And yeah, are you serious? I wish I was joking, but this is a thing. It's gonna be done. And honestly, I don't want to see it because, first of all, I don't like remakes, and second of all, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's the thing, folks. I'm not pleased by this at all because I don't like remakes, of course. So anyway, it's gonna be another Hollywood trend that's snowballed to the point where it is getting out of hand in a lot of ways. And yes, there's been several announcements. Like we said in my previous videos, Atlantis is being remade, and of course, there's several other films I've announced as well, of course. So yeah, TinkerBell's will be among the Disney remakes that's gonna be done, of course, because they really want to jump in the bandwagon, of course. And I'm not happy about this at all. I really am not happy about this at all, if you ask me, because I just found this entire thing to be utterly pointless. There's no real need for this kind of a thing to occur at all. I'm guessing here, since the other live-action remakes of these characters did fairly well, okay, maybe not critically perhaps, but financially speaking, these live-action films from the other movies had actually did quite well, so I guess they want to continue that trend there. However, folks, it just makes me wonder how it would have worked anyway. What I mean is that for this expanded universe, I guess you can say, there's Peter Pan, the very first film, and then you got a sequel, Return to Neverland, and then you got a series of prequel, whatever, starting with Tinkerbell, then The Lost Treasure, and then there's the Great Fairy Rescue, followed by even more sequels, The Secret of the Wings, Pirate Fairy, and The Legend of the Never Beast. So that's a total of 8 films altogether. That's a lot of movies there, folks. Quite a bit. But the thing is that Walt Disney, when he was alive, he never liked the idea of a sequel. He found the sequel idea to be utterly pointless. So he actually would have probably disapproved of all this to begin with, I guess you could say. So, in other words, what I'm saying here is that when you think about it, where was this gone anyway? None of this was ever planned. This is whole, I guess, fairy franchise, I guess you can call it, was never planned to begin with. It was never meant to be a franchise at all. So, where could have gone from that? I have no idea. I'm not saying remaking it is a great direction or anything, because I don't like remakes at all. So I think doing this is going the wrong way, actually, if you ask me. So, again, I have no idea where they could have gone with this series, because it was not supposed to be a series to begin with. So, I don't know, they could have gone a bunch of other directions. I guess maybe this series was doomed to fail from the start. I don't know. But it just seems like a waste of potential, because the character of Tinkerbell is a great character, if you ask me. And she deserves better material, that is, of course. And I just thought this was not a good idea. Oh boy, I would just found it really disappointing that this kind of thing would have occurred. So, I mean, the animated series of films was declining in value when it comes to money, merchandise, whatever. So what prompted them to think remaking it would have been a good idea? Especially considering, like I just said, the animated films were in decline in sales. So how will they save it? I guess this is like a last ditch attempt, because there was supposed to be another film. Yes, there was supposed to be another sequel, and it was canceled. I guess it was canceled because, again, low money. The sales weren't good. I'm taking that this is supposed to be the last ditch attempt, and according to some rumors, what I heard, they may continue the animated series of films after the remake. So again, this just makes this even more pointless than it really is. I'm not thrilled to see this. They already have actresses to be a part of the film and whatnot. And again, like I said before, I understand this is an industry. I understand this is a business and whatnot. I get it. So, but that's the thing. That doesn't necessarily mean they should do it. But whatever. But honestly, as much as I enjoyed TinkerBell, she's definitely one of my favorite characters. But I feel like maybe this series of films would probably was doomed anyway, because there's always going to be some people complaining, and people are already complaining about these films as it is. You know, some feminazis will complain about the characters looking too sexy already. And then you're gonna have these so-called social justice warriors complaining about not having enough diversity, and then you're gonna have some political debates about, you know, the TinkerBell films should be about them or they or whatever. And Disney is already in trouble because of Donald Trump, because his supporters want the films to be about him and nothing more. And there's some religious folks that want to boycott these series of films for supporting the LGBT. And then, of course, there's going to be some certain race groups that want not to have any diversity at all. But then they're going to have some other idiots complaining about Disney making money. Yeah, they're actually complaining about this kind of stuff. So, in my eyes, this series would have probably failed anyway, if you ask me. As painful as that was for me to say, but it probably would have anyway. But anyway, folks. Ah, boy. Oh, well. Well, I guess that'll be for now, folks. Like I said, I want to keep this video rather short. As always, thanks for watching, and take care. And yes, of course, until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah.